My name is Elise and I'm totally obsessed with my luxury garden. Today I'm lucky enough to be harvesting a ton of huge potatoes. When I planted the potatoes, I left them whole, but I rolled them in sulfur. Here's the fertilizer I use, sulfur 90. I just got this at a local garden store. The sulfur really helps the potatoes root into the ground. This was suggested to me by the woman at the garden center and it worked fabulously. I also used a 20-20-20 all-purpose slow-release fertilizer in this same brand, Home Garden. It worked very well, and outside of that I didn't fertilize weekly or on top of that at all. It was one dose of the sulfur at the start of planting back in spring, and then I also added in the slow release fertilizer maybe a couple weeks after that. I have drip irrigation set up to the beds, so the potatoes were watered every day for 30 minutes on the drip irrigation cycle. We get a lot of sun here and the potatoes did amazing. I was so surprised when I pulled them up to see these huge massive potatoes growing because I had no idea what was under the surface. Potatoes have turned out to be one of the easiest vegetables to grow. I didn't realize it, but now I know. These are so simple. Like I said, I did not fertilize these regularly. I was very busy this spring with my young daughter and working, so I did not have time to do any of the bells and whistles or extras, and we have also just moved here. So this is amazing how well they grew considering I really did not do much work with these. In this video, I'm showing you how you can know that your potato plants are ready to harvest and when you should wait so that they can have some more time to grow underneath the surface. It's very smoky outside today. We have wildfires in British Columbia and one in particular is quite close to us, so there's a lot of smoke, it smells, but I'm still out here gardening because I'm obsessed. And look at these. Here we go. I'm going to show you how I harvested these and give you some more tips. Just wanted to give you a closer up view of the potatoes so you can see what they're looking like. As you can tell, these ones here, they're still quite green and looking nice and fresh, so those ones are not ready to pull up yet. However, the ones that are located over on this side of the bed have really dried up. Some of these leaves have gone completely brown and yellow and are crunchy, and that's how I know that these ones are pretty much ready to go. So what I've done is turn the water off. So each bed has one of these knobs here. I can turn the water on or off. So I've turned this one off for about a week now so that the plants have a chance to dry up. They did get some rainwater, but that's about it. But you can tell the difference between the potatoes that are still growing. So there's still action happening under the dirt here. So I'm going to leave all of those. These ones as well. These ones here are not ready to pull up. Neither are these ones. But over here, these ones are getting really close. These ones are getting really close. I'm still not going to pull them quite yet. I just wanted to show you the stage that they are at and what they look like before they're ready to go. So I'm still leaving these, but they're getting close. And here's a little view of the golf course. You can see here these potatoes are quite brown and wilting, so I'm going to harvest those ones. I'm going to leave anything that still looks quite green, like it's still growing something under there. But anything that looks like this, super brown and crispy, I'm going to pull up and see what's under there. Hard to get these out. Really rooted in there. Ooh. Okay, so there's one nice potato, but I'm a little disappointed. There's only one there. But let's keep going, and one little tiny one. And this will be compost. No, not much there. That's too bad. Nothing there. Oh, this is better. Oh my god. Wow. Yes. Wow, that's so much better than the first one. Oh, and here's another. Yes. Awesome. Check those out. Those are big. Here's a little one. Wow. A two-hander. That was way more successful than the first plant. Oh, here's another. You really have to dig through to find them. Here's a big one. Oh my god. Wow. Yes. I'm so excited. You never know what you're gonna get with potatoes. And that first plant was so disappointing, so this is way better. Woohoo! there's a big one. Ooh, this is hard work. There's a nice one. So I'm just digging through by hand and kind of crumbling the sand, trying to find them. I'm doing this by hand because I don't want to damage the potato skins. If I use a shovel or a spade, I could jam right into them and damage them, and then they won't store well. So I'm doing this by hand because I really don't have too many. Like I said, I'm only doing the plants that have turned brown. Oh, there's a good one. So this isn't taking too long. In the future, if I do more potatoes, I could get a pitchfork, or if you do a lot of potatoes, a pitchfork could be handy, but for me, just doing it by hand is easy and reduces the risk of damaging the potatoes for use in home cooking and for some storage. So for right now, this might be all that I take because I have gotten so many from just the 3 plants. So I might just leave it at that for now. Just from those 2 or 3 plants that I pulled up, you can see there's still a ton of greenery in here that I'm leaving because it's still growing. There's still more potatoes forming under the soil here. So I'm leaving all of these. I just pulled up those over there that were brown and one here. And look at how much I have. Like, these are as big as my palm. I'd say that's like 7 pounds of potatoes easily, maybe even 10. Okay, these are clean. Some of them will be used right away in cooking, and some will be left out to dry. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching me as I harvest these potatoes and talk about how to know when they are ready. These potatoes have been sitting out in the sun in my driveway for a few days now after I had harvested them, and we've already started eating them, and it was amazing the taste difference from a store-bought potato to these ones fresh out of the garden. They are fabulous. I actually made potato pancakes, latkes with them this morning. I simply dried them on a ventilated tray like this in the driveway. It gets really hot in our driveway because it's south-facing, and that's pretty much it. They'll go into my garage for storage for fall, and I will also eat them along the way. Happy gardening!